Bitcoin has been touted as a decentralized and secure form of currency that enables individuals to carry out financial transactions without the need for intermediaries like banks. However, recent comments by Edward Snowden have raised concerns about the safety of Bitcoin and the potential for government control. Edward Snowden is a former CIA employee who leaked classified information about government surveillance programs in 2013. Since then, he has been a vocal advocate for privacy and encryption. In a recent interview, Snowden expressed concerns about the safety of Bitcoin and the possibility of government control. According to Snowden, Bitcoin is not as secure as many people believe it to be. He argues that the technology that underpins Bitcoin, known as blockchain, is not immune to attack. In fact, there have been several high-profile attacks on Bitcoin exchanges in recent years, resulting in the theft of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. Snowden also expressed concerns about the potential for government control of Bitcoin. He argues that governments could use regulation and other measures to control the flow of Bitcoin and prevent it from being used for illegal activities. This could include requiring Bitcoin exchanges to collect and report user data to the government, as well as imposing restrictions on the use of Bitcoin for certain types of transactions. Snowden's concerns are not unfounded. Governments around the world are increasingly interested in regulating Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. In the United States, for example, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, has issued guidance on the taxation of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, has also taken steps to regulate Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies by cracking down on initial coin offerings, ICOs. Other countries have taken even more aggressive steps to regulate Bitcoin. China, for example, has banned ICOs and Bitcoin exchanges, and has reportedly been working on a national digital currency that would give the government even greater control over the financial system. So, what can Bitcoin users do to protect themselves from government control and other threats to the security of Bitcoin? One option is to use a Bitcoin wallet that offers enhanced security features, such as multi-factor authentication and encryption. This can help to prevent unauthorized access to your Bitcoin holdings. Another option is to use a decentralized Bitcoin exchange, which operates on a peer-to-peer network rather than through a central authority. This can help to prevent government control and censorship, as well as reduce the risk of hacking and theft. However, even these measures may not be enough to protect your Bitcoin holdings from all threats. The fact is that Bitcoin is a relatively new and untested technology, and there are still many unknowns and potential vulnerabilities. Ultimately, the safety of Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies will depend on a combination of factors, including the development of new security technologies, the actions of governments and other regulatory bodies, and the vigilance of individual users. In the meantime, it is important for Bitcoin users to be aware of the potential risks and take steps to protect themselves. This may include keeping your Bitcoin holdings in a secure wallet, using a decentralized exchange, and staying up to date on the latest developments in the world of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin has the potential to revolutionize the way we think about money and financial transactions. However, it is important to approach this new technology with caution and to take steps to protect ourselves from the potential risks and threats that it poses. By doing so, we can help to ensure that Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies remain a viable and secure form of currency in the years to come. Edward Snowden is a former intelligence officer who became a household name after he leaked classified documents from the U.S. National Security Agency, NSA, in 2013. Since then, he has been living in exile in Russia and has been a vocal advocate for digital privacy and the protection of civil liberties in the digital age. In a recent interview, Snowden shared his thoughts on Bitcoin, the popular cryptocurrency that has been making waves in the financial world. He discussed the implications of governments trying to regulate the Bitcoin boom and why it is increasingly important to protect one's cryptocurrency holdings. Snowden argued that Bitcoin has the potential to be a powerful tool for individual sovereignty. He said that in a world where governments and corporations are constantly monitoring and surveilling our every move, Bitcoin provides an avenue for people to take control of their own financial transactions and protect their privacy. However, he cautioned that nothing is truly inviolate, and that even Bitcoin can be vulnerable to attacks from governments and hackers. He said that it is important for people to take steps to protect their cryptocurrency holdings, such as using strong passwords, multi-factor authentication, and cold storage wallets. Snowden also discussed the issue of government regulation of Bitcoin. He argued that while some regulation may be necessary to prevent criminal activity, excessive regulation could stifle innovation and limit the potential of Bitcoin as a tool for individual sovereignty. He said that governments should focus on educating people about the risks and benefits of cryptocurrency, rather than trying to impose draconian regulations that could harm the industry. He also called for more transparency and accountability in the regulation of Bitcoin, and for governments to work with the cryptocurrency industry to develop sensible regulations that balance the needs of security and innovation. Snowden's views on Bitcoin and digital privacy are rooted in his own experiences as a whistleblower. He said that his decision to leak classified documents was motivated by a desire to protect civil liberties and expose the extent of government surveillance. He argued that in the digital age, it is increasingly important for individuals to take control of their own privacy and protect themselves against government and corporate surveillance. He said that Bitcoin provides a unique opportunity for people to do just that, and that we should be vigilant in protecting our digital sovereignty. However, Snowden also acknowledged that protecting digital privacy is not easy, and that it requires a concerted effort from individuals, companies, and governments. He said that we need to develop new technologies and protocols to protect our privacy, and that we need to work together to build a more secure and private digital world. In conclusion, Edward Snowden's views on Bitcoin and digital privacy provide valuable insights into the challenges and opportunities of the digital age. He reminds us that while Bitcoin can be a powerful tool for individual sovereignty, it is not inviolate, and that we need to take steps to protect our cryptocurrency holdings. He also warns against excessive government regulation of Bitcoin and calls for more transparency and accountability in the regulation of cryptocurrency. Most importantly, he urges us to take control of our own digital privacy and work together to build a more secure and private digital world. In a world where digital surveillance and privacy breaches have become commonplace, Edward Snowden's advocacy for digital privacy and Bitcoin as a tool for individual sovereignty serves as a wake-up call for us all. As we navigate the complexities of the digital age, it is important to remember that protecting our digital privacy and sovereignty is not just a personal responsibility, but a collective one. By working together, we can build a more secure and private digital world, where individual rights and freedoms are protected and innovation thrives. So let us heed Snowden's call to action and take control of our own digital futures, one step at a time.